into the ring.
Here we go. Interesting. Let's see how the Mihi sword fighter goes. Oh, hard. That worked. Okay. Okay, so I need to look out for that. They do that a lot. Okay, that still hit. Hey, what's up, Alex? It's a lot of the B moves. That's what they want to do. How you doing tonight, Alex? That keeps winning over my Nair. I need to remember that. If they need to get in, they do their up B to get in, and it wins a lot of the time. Yep, good job with the grab. I'll probably be dead. Oh, not yet? Okay. I'm doing alright. Making a lot of mistakes, but that's fine. Okay, now it's probably dead. No? Wow, forward throw must never kill. I love bomb and up B. It's so stupid. I'm at a high percent. I'm obviously gonna be scared. Go for some grabs. Okay, finally dead. That has such a weird hitbox. I never... Like, I don't think it's gonna hit a lot of the time, and it still just barely grazes me. But not enough to actually really launch me, just enough to, like, pester me. That's it. GG's. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of chilling today, yeah. Did some homework earlier. Pretty tired, but, just kind of autopiloting. GG's. Is that... Yeah, that's updated. I'll try to work on some habits, but I'm not stressing if I don't, you know what I mean? I'm not really too concerned with winning today.
3, 2, 1, go!
Good thing I'm not, because that was already some of my inputs not coming out right. Yeah. You never want to double jump there. At least you're mixing up your chakrams, I think is what it is. Okay. There's a little bit of lag, but that's okay. Again, with that hitting whenever I don't expect it. It's so stupid, but it works. Oh, alright. Is it not gonna let you join the arena? As I say, I don't know if those impact arenas or not. I hate when people fall out of my stuff like that. Okay. Oh, today's been not today. This match has been stupid. Yeah, I knew it. I'm telling you, man, you gotta stop with up B. That is like the worst habit you have. Need to get in at all? Let's just up B. It's good to use chakram to pressure. Why would you do that as the punish? I mean, I guess it worked, but why? I should have just followed through with that. I was trying to get the tipper on it. Well, the misinput might have saved you there. Damn, that's unfortunate. I didn't know that the tournament, like, I thought it would just ban you from quick play for a bit. See, that's good. Use Nair. It actually has a good amount of, not really pressure, but that's why you gotta stop with that up B to get around. GG's, you were doing better that match. But yeah, Nair's good for the sword fire. You doing anything exciting today, Alex? Anything interesting or just another day? Oh, I didn't have a boomerang. They take too long to come out. I couldn't jump. Okay. Yeah. Is either try to bomb recover or try to go low. And I didn't want to mess with the bomb recovery. Alright, so the main thing this Mewtwo is doing is just fading back a lot. And I'm falling for it. He's waiting for me to approach. Right? I thought I'd be able to shield. Okay, that worked. Whew, interesting. I wanted back air, but I guess we'll do forward smash. Really? Okay. Oh. Kind of stupid today. Interesting. He can act fast out there. Okay. It's in the air, but the tail wins. Noted. Mewtwo's smash attacks do not have anywhere near as much lag as I assume they're going to. GG's. Oh. Should probably just not approach as much in that matchup. That's essentially all he was doing, was just constantly fading back with an attack, either most of the time a smash attack, but yeah, he relies on going forward, baiting you to approach, and then going back and throwing out a hitbox. Such weird hitboxes though. I still don't understand why disable goes through shields. I think that's ridiculously stupid. Because it's not a grab, but it is. But it's a reflector. I think that's not disable, my bad. That's whatever it's called. I'm not a Mewtwo main. It's got a lot of range too. That's the weird thing. If it was just directly in front of him, it wouldn't be as bad. But K-Roll was a good distance away, and it still got him. I guess that's the trade-off for Mewtwo. He's got a good range, but he's light and he's got a big hitbox. Hey, what's up, Barcode? Welcome. All I really ask is that you're not toxic, man. Just have a good time. Everybody's just trying to have fun. No, just don't be a jackass. But, feel free to join. I can try to give advice if you want. If not, no worries. I'm just kind of chilling today, so I'm not really too concerned with getting better at the moment. I'm just playing. I guess worth it. Again, dash back in. That's... yeah. It's most of what the Mewtwo wants to do. Wow, that worked. Okay, GG's, guys. That was a little stupid, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if Smash was consistent with hitboxes, it wouldn't be as stupid. But maybe it's just because some of mine don't match. There's certain characters I can down tilt, like point blank on them, and it'll go through their legs and just do nothing to them. It's really stupid. And then you have instances of things like Payroll where the down smash moves them out of the hitboxes a lot of the time. I just got armor too. Okay. Yep, up B. Except just don't land on his shield. Yep, up B again, very preemptively. So it's not on reaction, he's just gonna do it anyway. It's a habit. Yep. I always get a little jealous of Game & Watch when I'm watching them. It must be nice to be able to move out of your up B. I know he's not the only one, but still. One of the more universal rules of Smash, typically, and it's completely ignored. See, if he doesn't mess up the spacing there, depending on your character, what are you supposed to do? Just wait? But down smash doesn't have that much lag, it comes out pretty fast, you can just do it again. So I guess you gotta time, maybe a jump. I guess it just depends on what he has set up. Just back air, alright. I guess it works. That was good though. Probably would have caught most people. I thought it was gonna catch Game & Watch. I always forget that he can shoot it straight up. Interesting. Makes sense, but I didn't classify that as a projectile, I classified it as a hitbox. So I didn't count on it actually being reflected down with the reflector. It's unfortunate. GG's.
Mr. Game & Watch wins!
Oh, Game & Watch usually does not go well. I'll tell you that. He's hard for Link.
Three, two, one, go!
Oh, I had the right read too. Game and Watch, huh? That's not what I wanted. Damn it. Oh. Ah. Dash attack, why are you useless? Oh, if it's stupid, they won't expect it. So go for it anyway. No! It's so stupid. Ah, fantastic. That's what we're doing today, huh? Hello, iViewer. Welcome. All I really ask is that you're not toxic with me. Just have a good time. You know, don't be a jackass, all that good stuff. Oh, first grab of the day, okay. Oh, from him. Hey, I'm still alive. Never mind, not anymore. Oh well, not the best match for me anyway. GG's. Really stupid SD. Oh, wait, mine. Sorry, I had something stuck in my teeth.
3, 2, 1, go!
Did Bucket reflect projectiles in Smash 4? Did they add that in Ultimate? I always forget that it does. I know it absorbs, but I just don't ever think it reflects until at least after I get hit by it. Dude, ult. That's what I thought. I didn't remember it. Not trying to hate on Game & Watch, but that's a stupid, unnecessary addition. Like, yeah, okay, we'll just give him a reflector too. Oh, it's okay. Sakurai is on crack half the time when he makes his characters. It's not about balancing. It's about shenanigans, which is fine. I mean, you're pretty much, yeah, you're gonna have to play patient in this. Game & Watch's general game plan is not much different from most other Game & Watches, but From what I've seen, it's a lot of up B, landing aerials, up B, landing aerials, and for Samus, bucket. Down smash at ledge. A lot of smash attacks, actually. A little bit of lag. I'm not sure who's lagging though. Honestly, knowing Smash, it could be me. Alright, Wayne. Don't taunt. I don't really care that you're winning or not. I don't need anybody getting mad because you're taunting. That's, I'm trying to have fun. Still a little bit of lag though. Have to think that it's shut it down because we didn't have any lag before this. But we'll see, it could just be between them. Up B into aerial, and then he's gonna go back to the platform, and then he's probably gonna up B again, yep. Hey, what's up, Mike? Welcome, man. You finished your homework? I finished most of it. Get up. Are you gonna be on join today? Haven't finished it. Alright, you probably should. At least it doesn't take that long. Nothing from this chapter really takes that long. The answer document, it's a little open-ended on some parts. Okay, cool. I think he's got a full bucket. But he does have an extra stock, so even if he gets caught with it, never mind. Oh, sorry, yeah, I main Link. He's the only character I know how to play somewhat decently. There's a couple other characters I'll mess around with, but I'm not any good with them. And typically, I try to analyze what I'm doing wrong, how to approach certain matchups, but today is one of those days where I'm just kind of playing. I might comment a little bit, but I'm not really too focused on winning or losing. Well, I guess it's winning because I'd be losing. Anyway, yeah, I'm just chilling, but typically I'll try to analyze either how you're playing and see how to adapt to it or what I'm doing wrong. Doesn't mean I actually adapt, I just try more. I'm not very good at it. What do you mean, Ivy? Oh, 2Gs, guys. It's gotta be an annoying matchup for Samus, so good on you for winning. I do like it. It's one of those things where when people ask, you know, where do you place Link, that's pretty much the main deciding factor. Say your main is Robin? Okay, cool. I don't fight Robin that much. Every now and then we get one that pops up, but it's varying if they're good or not. So it's always nice to get more of those kind of characters around. But so like in my mind, theoretically, Link is the best out of the three Links. Young Link is easier, and he's, I guess, what is it? He has a lower skill floor, but Link has a higher skill ceiling. Is that the correct way of wording that? Essentially, he has more potential, and if somebody plays Link perfectly, he can do really, really well. But he does have some pretty big glaring weaknesses, and most of his advantages come from the fact that his bomb lets him adapt to a lot of situations, because it's a good multi-purpose tool, and you know, it's one of his main comboing tools. Almost any character with their own item that they can use over and over again tends to have some kind of stupid shenanigans. Diddy Kong, Link, Peach, yeah. Yeah, I would say for most people, Young Link is probably going to be not really the easiest, but like the best. You're probably not going to have to put as much effort in, not to say that Young Link mains don't know what they're doing or that they don't try, but you're not going to have to grind as much to get most of what you need to do well with Young Link. And most of his combos are pretty straightforward, whereas Link's is a little bit more up to interpretation, I guess, because it depends on how you maneuver with bomb. It still follows a flowchart, but that's every combo. I hope that's making sense. I'm kind of struggling with putting it into words the way I'm thinking. Like I said though, Link's, he's got a lot of not a lot, but he has some very glaring main weaknesses, and it just so happens that most of the, a little bit of lag again, it might be shut it down. If it gets worse or it keeps persisting pretty bad, I might have you try and do a reset shut, because I don't want to subject everybody else just to lag. Anyway, it just so happens that a lot of his biggest weaknesses, most of the top best characters in the game capitalize on very well. And that's why a lot of people will put Link in that category of like, maybe viable for locals, maybe if the right player like T, you might be able to win like a major. You're good. I don't care who you play as. It's just as long as you as a person, you're not a jackass. Yeah. We'll see. Like I said, if it keeps lagging, I don't think he's in chat, but I like to give him a chance. But yeah, I don't really care who you play as. It's just more of how you are in chat. But what I was saying is, probably outside of T, it's gonna be hard to see a Link in a super major, and some of that's character limitation. It might be theoretically possible for Link to win, maybe if like Leo plays Link more, because I know he knows how to play him a bit, but he's gonna be struggling to do it a lot more than if he just plays a Joker or something like that. Yeah, it's. I'll wait till. Actually, I don't know who Warlock is. If Warlock's in chat, if that's. Oh, that is you. Okay, Warlock. I didn't connect that. ID Warlock. Okay. I'll let him finish out, but yeah, after this, I guess that makes sense with the name. Shut it down, but I think that's gonna be it for you, man. Unless you want to do a reset, you can join back in. Like I said, I'll let him finish the match. Just because I don't know if Warlock wants the challenge or not, but... some people like the challenge. I mean, he's doing fine, too. I think the biggest thing I struggle with Steve is just his minecart. Everything else, it is a hassle, but... And that's partly on me. There's counterplay for minecart. I'm too busy pressing my own buttons instead of looking out for it. And I understand that. I'm surprised he went for jab too. I know it's notoriously bad for Samuses. He went for it again. Maybe he's just mashing, but most Samuses I know would rather do something else after jab 1. That was actually good placement. Right where he wanted to go on the block. I don't know what he had planned there, but he had something planned. Okay, it's real bad now. Yeah, after this, shut. That's it. Okay, good roll through at least. Too bad that wasn't like diamond or something. Alright. GG's, guys.
Enderman wins.
Yeah, I always assume that Steve's got something cooking there. Yeah, hold up before I start, Warlock. Let me... Oh, hey look, it's Joe. Is it JoJo or is this a different Joe that's also on that? The chances are small, but not impossible. Yeah, I mean, it's... The thing that really gets me is the grab on it. I know if I'm playing smart and paying attention, I can play around minecart. Especially if it's one of the, like, typical double jump from the ledge and minecart. Well, alright. Okay. Noted. Ah, damn. Alright. So safe. Stomach range. That's... that really screwed me over. Oh. Alright. I wanted to throw that up. I guess, no, that's not happening. I hate that setup. I know it's probably rich coming from a Link main. I was behind you, but okay. That is the second time. Oh, okay, noted. That counted to blow up my bomb. I mean, I guess it makes sense, it's a TNT. It's always the landing. Too busy throwing out boomerang. Oh, well. GG's. Honestly, I should just not care if you mine as Link. Sure, cool, you get diamond. But me approaching is worse than me letting you get resources unless I have a good way to corner you. Hi, what's up, Joe? How are you doing? That was weird. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I can sit here and complain about minecart all day. I don't like it. It's a stupidly designed move, but technically, it's on me for not doing the counterplay. There is counterplay for it, regardless of how annoying it is to do. And it's on me for not doing it, because 90% of the time I get hit by minecart, it's because I'm too busy mashing, for lack of a better word. Instead of paying attention to what you're actually doing, or playing safe, I'm throwing out hitboxes. Okay, now that was stupid. Throwing out hitboxes, like, oh yeah, this'll work, right? It should, hopefully, maybe, probably not. It's kind of like a Banjo Wonder Wing, is the way I need to treat it. I can beat it with some moves, but I'm better off treating it like I can't beat it at all, so I have to bait it out. Yeah, minecart is not my biggest problem with Steve. I don't get Steve banned or anything, but at least minecart I know counterplay for. It's more of the stuff that's like actually not game breaking, but ignores the rules that everybody else has to follow, which was an unintentional side effect of them letting him create stage wherever he wants. And giving him ridiculously fast hitboxes. I don't know. I'm not. Regardless of how annoying any character specifically is, I will never fault you for playing them. They're in the game, and I will never fault you for playing them how they're supposed to be played. It is a valid strategy. It's in the game. It works for a reason. I can just understand people's frustration with it. Honestly, I'd never experienced Brawl Meta Knight or Smash 4 Bayo. Not at like a high level, because I was a lot more casual back when I played those. But I don't think the solution is always just ban this character. Oh, that was unfortunate. And again, like I said, I'm low level Team 2. I might go 2-3 or 3-2, somewhere in that area. So I don't know how Steve works at a top level. I don't know how much of it's just nonsense and how much of it you can't work around. Interesting just to note the duality. Yesterday I was playing really well, like better than I usually do, and today I'm doing a lot more misinputs. That's not the reason I'm losing. I'm not trying to make Johns. I just find it interesting how inconsistent I am. Yesterday I was hitting some more of my complex combos. Today I'm dropping simple conversions. I wonder how this matchup goes. Because they're both characters that most people hate fighting. And they both have interesting toolkits, to say the least. But I've got to imagine that Game & Watch doesn't do too bad against Steve. Now, the thing that's worrying me here is you said your main was Robin, right? And you're winning pretty easily with Steve, so I wonder how good your Robin is. Although that might be a character that might be easier to deal with for some people. Maybe. I don't want to overhype Steve. I don't know enough about him to know what he struggles with. But Game & Watch doesn't have a lot of the same weaknesses that Link does, and if I play smart, I can do decent in the matchup. It's still losing, but I think if a Link has a good amount of Steve experience and plays smartly, they can still do well. So what What do you guys think if they were to ban Steve? For whatever reason. Do you think these Steve mains would disappear back into obscurity like they were before Steve came out? Or do you think they're genuinely good players and they just click with Steve more? If I remember right, the best Steve players had decent results before Steve. But yeah. It's always interesting to hear that argument. How much do you think the character is carrying versus just a genuinely good player? They're all better than me, so I can't say shit. But, you know, conversation. I think Steve is good. I will say that. But I think even without Steve, most of these players would still be pretty good. You don't have to. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to talk shit about Steve constantly. It's just because he's on screen and that's a topic that is controversial. So it's good to get opinions on. I don't mind fighting Steve. I need the experience. Don't feel pressured to switch. I don't know. Like I said, I think they're all better players than me, so I don't really have that much of a leg to stand on. I think they'd still do relatively fine. You know what I am gonna blame it on? It's because I'm old. My reaction time is lessened. You know, you get old and your motor skills go away. It's all these dang kids with their fresh reaction times and such. Exactly. Look, man, it is a fact that when you get old, you get slow. I don't have the youth. Yeah. And their lack of arthritis, telling me their wrist doesn't hurt after playing for 30 minutes? Preposterous. They may not. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know a whole lot about the Steve players. If I'm being honest, I don't watch a whole lot of competitive Smash unless it's like link screens. I get bored rather fast. And most of the time I find myself just saying I'd rather be playing right now, rather than watching. But that's probably because I have, like, no attention span. Interesting. Mac of all things wins. See, that just proves it, Joe. Mac has all of the privilege. He's the most busted character in the game. And that's why I lose to you. That is the only reason. Yeah, switch if you want to, but don't switch because you feel pressured to. Exactly. You don't need that much super armor. Super armor is for cheaters. I do need up B. I need to recover. Oh, it's Joker. Okay. You should put your points where you're on shield. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, if you want to switch, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't because I was talking about Steve that much negatively. Even if I hate who you're playing, and I'm getting mad, which it happens occasionally. I try not to, but, you know, it happens. even if it gets to that point, honestly, if you so something about me, not that you were doing it, but if I'm fighting you back like a lot and I keep losing back to back, ooh, a little bit of lag. I don't want you to switch. It is gonna make me madder and more frustrated if you switch than if I lose 100 times in a row. I might get mad, yeah, but there's always that chance. Like, all I need is that one win, and then I'm fine. That's not true. I'd like to win more than once, but I will take the one win. Yeah, like every now and then, whenever M gets in here and he's winning, or when time joins and time switches after he beats me like 4 times, I'm like, no. Don't switch. I got this. I then proceed to not have this. But, you know. Yeah. And, okay. Not always, but most of the time, if I'm losing, I might get frustrated at the character, but most of the time I'm frustrated at myself. And that just happens to manifest at, like, that's bullshit. Why does your... Well, take Max for example, because he's on screen. Why the hell does your F smash have super armor? How come when I kick you in the face you can hit me? You know, that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, it's me not realizing that I can't kick him in the face. Hey, Janatheus? Is it John Atheist or John Atheist? We'll just go with Holmes. Holmes is easy. Welcome, man. Feel free to join. All I really ask is that you're not toxic. Just have a good time. Be nice to each other. Have fun. Well. No, never mind. That's rude. I was gonna say I only have a 5th gradering level, so it was hard. But
3, 2, 1,
nah.
go!
Because then that insults everybody that couldn't say it. Joe, why would you do that when you whip? I love up B so much. I know you don't. There we go. Anybody have a move that can trip? I think my bomb can. It just depends on the percentage. How does your F smash outrange my sword? Why aren't you going for the counter, Joe? I don't like that you're using F tilt more. That was my secret. You F-tilted after getting hit with an arrow. And it worked for you. Because Mac is broken. I told you, Joe. Your character's broken. I'm sorry, Joe, but it's a valid strategy against Mac. Oh, you grab. You never do that. Joe, stop mixing things up. I don't like that. What? Okay, that's it. GG's. Wait, so if he uses Thorn at all, he can't trip the rest of the match, or only while being hit, or like while he's using Thorn? Sorry, I had to read back up into that. When do I camp? Whenever I'm fighting you, because if I don't, I lose. That's why I said I'm sorry, Joe, but it's valid against Mac. And if I don't do it, I'm gonna lose. It's just like Luigi. I've got to make Luigi approach. Luigi doesn't want to... Well, okay, it's not just like Luigi. But ideally, Luigi wants me to approach. But if I do that, I'm in a bad position. And I want him to approach. Because if he does that, he's in a bad position. So it becomes a lot of like circle camping with my bombs on the platform. And my projectiles. Interesting, you like delayed that, so it looked like you were gonna land on the platform. I don't know if you did that on purpose, but that was interesting. Are you serious? You're telling me you just flopped on the ground and my up B missed? I thought you were gonna grab as soon as I neutral get up. I was like, oh no, I messed up. Yeah, I mean, I learned that time. That was so stupid. That was like the stupidest exchange I could have done. I'm just gonna jump around in there, but it works because it's Link, of course. A little bit of lag, Mike, but that's okay. GG's, Mike. And that was not... Sorry, I'm catching back up on chat. That was not the first time I've camped, Joe. I have had to camp to win against you almost every time we play. You're good. Like I said, it's not a big deal. I'm fine as long as it's not, like, affecting everybody else. When it's just fighting me, I don't care. Too much. Okay. Asterisk. I do care a little bit. It can piss me off. But, oh, okay, another Luigi. I'm probably gonna get comboed. It's gonna happen by one of you guys today.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I don't know. The lag depends on, one, if you're talking in chat, and if I can talk to you or I know you. It doesn't make me as mad because I'm just like, okay, you know what, whatever. Hey, thanks for the follow, John. I appreciate it. Boomerang always has my back. Oh, okay. Okay. That was risky, but unexpected. Okay, expected the second time. Oh, you fell out of it. Oh, okay. I guess we're just falling out of my moves today. That's what's going on. No, I almost timed it right. I was off by like a centimeter. Alright, that's it. I can't allow the fourth time to go unpunished. GG's, man. So I've come to the conclusion. Smash is a lot funner when you don't take it seriously because of all the shenanigans and nonsense that are inherently in Smash. Is it like super cold outside there too? It's starting to get cold here where I am, and I'm not enjoying it. I do not like the cold. Not a fan. There is a reason I live in what would be considered hell to 90% of people. Yeah. Arizona is not cold, usually. But like those 2-3 months out of the year, I don't enjoy them. Yeah, like there's a reason I live in Arizona. I don't want to deal with the cold. I gotta remember that Robin has a good amount of range. Shield! Why didn't you block it? Come on. It's like Ness's PK Fire. It just keeps going even if you hit him. Okay. Oh. Damn it! The slow one always gets me. Oh, I thought my F tilt was gonna get you for sure. There we go. Yeah, like Robin in general has some pretty big hitboxes that I don't respect a lot of the time. Part of it's because I don't know, but every time I fight one, I'm like, oh yeah, their sword. That's a lot of range. Oh, yep. Good read. I thought the second one was gonna miss, so I was gonna put the get up and shield. Oh well, GG's. Oh, you don't have scorpions where you're at? You know, thankfully I've never had to deal with them. Yeah, noted. I need to respect your sword's range. Even though it looks shorter than the Master Sword, which it might be. I'm pretty sure it actually is. You have magic. Technically, Link has magic too, but just not in this one. I guess we'll know spin attack. Nope. No, spin attack in this isn't magic, is it? It's just a big hitbox. Like I said, if they wanted to give Link, well, okay, not today, I haven't said that. I've said this before. If they wanted to give Link the old $5.99 treatment, there's plenty of things they could give him. They could give him Witch Time, or Foresight, either one, because those are actual gameplay mechanics that are explained in-game. Any of his magical abilities, you know, the Rook's Protection. Ooh, Urbosa's Fury would be a good, like, if you fully charge spin attack. Because, I mean, it takes a minute to fully charge spin attack. And they could just do, like, a little bit of lightning in front and behind him. That'd be cool. Or maybe something in the air. But, that would make Link broken. I understand that. Not everybody needs the privilege. In fact, less characters probably need the privilege. But, you know, added as custom moves. Honestly, I liked custom moves. That was one of my favorite things about Smash 4. I know competitively it was useless. But when you're just messing around with your friends, dude, throwing on some custom moves was fun. I'm not sure what you're doing, Warlock. Are you, like, taking it easy, or messing around? Are you trying to do something? Set something up? I think he's trying to set something up. What's my favorite Zelda game? I'm basic, so it's the usual suspects. Ocarina of Time was a childhood favorite, and it's still pretty high on my list. I do go back and play it every now and then. It has not aged the best, I admit that. But I still like it. Randomizers keep it fresh. GG's. Breath of the Wild, I like most of it. Understandably, it's a little empty. I get that. It's a big world. They can't make... Like, they can't make everything as detailed. So there's... How do I word this? There's parts of the world that are going to be inherently disappointing because you can't expect that much from the game developers. So when you get these open world games like that, and it becomes near the end of the game, oh, I just have to go find the other 600 Korok seeds. There's nothing else for me to do in this vast open world. I try not to hold that against it. It was still a really good game though. Breath of the Wild is one of my favorites. Majora's Mask, I didn't like as a kid. I like it now. I don't think it beats Ocarina of Time, but it was at least... I find it more interesting and fun now. But as a kid, I did not like the time limit. Because I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. And you're telling me I gotta do it in 3 days? Well, I don't know how many hours. It's like, what, 12 hours of gameplay? And I didn't like the concept of, like, this quest can only be done on this day when I was a kid. Now I don't mind it. It adds more... Not really gameplay, but... It makes your choices matter a little bit more. I mean, you can always reset. That's fine. Yeah. So, whenever I got my copy on the 64, I don't know who the hell Scoob is. Whoever it is, he's a legend. Because he beat the entire game, got every mask, all the hearts, and then sold his game file, I think, to like... Where did I even get it from? Wherever my parents got the copy from. So, I still have his save data on my 64. The second slot was my slot, and I was like, I'm not deleting this one. It's got everything. I'm not doing Among Us. You know, all that proves is the fact that M is up right now. He's on his Switch. He knows I'm on Smash. He knows we're live. And he can't show up. I need to get better mods. Oof. GG's. I don't know if you were like mean to Teabag.
It seems
Or if that was an accident. I'm gonna assume it was an accident. But if it isn't, can you not, please? I didn't even realize the time, guys. Well, like I said, I assumed it was accidental. I just wanted to address. I think you were trying to do like a down tilt or something, but it was like a couple teabags in a row. Anyway, we got about 20 minutes left. So I'm actually going to sit out so you guys can get more rotations. But, just a heads up. Why would you invite me?
3, 2, 1, go!
It's too late for that. You can't impose a restriction on something I'm already doing, man. You have to do it beforehand. It's fine, though, John. Chin. Holmes. I forgot. I was gonna go with that because reading is hard for me. Don't worry about it too much. I mean, it's all for fun anyway, but as always, next time. Oh, yeah. That is kind of stupid. I mean, I think everybody that's in here is in chat or in the stream right now. So they might be able to give you a place back if they're feeling generous. Then again, that puts your fate in the hands of randoms. Okay, I guess you can parry like 90% of it and just not get the last one. I think if you parry the first hit of a multi-hit like that, it should automatically do the rest. I don't think so because they've been nicer and haven't done anything. Yeah, like I said, Robin's not a very common character. I don't know the matchup that well either. So it's nice to get Robins. Fucking KO punch. I'm kind of surprised F-tilt didn't hit there. As much as max hitboxes are stupid, that one actually should have hit. Oh, got too greedy, Joe.
The key to victory lies within.
I mean, so that makes sense. It, like, the more you know how to play with other characters, the more you should know their weaknesses and how to capitalize on it. I just don't have the patience to learn all these characters. The only reason... Link's the only one I've invested time into, and that's because he clicks for me. Most of his hitboxes, the way he works, makes sense to me. But whenever it comes to other characters, I have a hard time transferring that over. Because a lot of the time I'm like, oh shit, I don't have this projectile or this tool to help me pressure, I guess, for lack of a better word. I mean, I guess that's understandable. But yeah, it's like, I want to learn a couple other characters. I just haven't got around to it. I play Falcon, I play Chrom and Roy, and then I learned briefly how to play Parry when he came out. But I'm not any good. Sorry, I was focused on the game. I'm not getting any good songs. There we go. Finally a good song. So all of the P's. Except for Pit. I think. Kirby's the odd one out there. A little bit of lag again. I could be wrong, but it looks like Warlock is at down throw, down B%. If you can get a grab. Or back throw. Ooh. We'll probably do like 1 or 2 more rotations, depending on how full the arena is. I don't know if anybody's left or joined. Yeah, we can do 1 more rotation starting from this one. So once it gets back to Mike. That's fine. I mean, we're at the end anyway.
3, 2, 1.
Like I said, it all depends on how you are in chat, is how annoyed I get with lagging. Oh, yeah, reminder. Tomorrow, there's probably not going to be a stream. I'm going to try to go to a local tomorrow. Alright. No worries, Mike. We'll see you later, man. Thanks for hanging out. But yeah. I'll let you guys know in the Discord if there is a stream tomorrow, but most likely no. I'm gonna try to go to that same local that I went to a couple weeks ago. It's free, so why not? Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Last time I got... I think I went 2-2. 2-2 or 3-2 or something like that. I always... The worst part about going to locals to me, outside of like the drive, is when you get matched up with one of your friends, or it's in losers and it's like, oh damn, I'm gonna knock out my friend or he's gonna knock out me, that's it. I'm like, come on now, y'all couldn't like put us in different sides of the pool. I know you can ask, but usually it ends up working out that way. Yeah, I appreciate the follow, Slopes. Not much, man. Just chilling. We are gonna be ending soon, but if you want, hey, I appreciate the follow. I was gonna say, it is, but what I was gonna say is, if you want to join, I'll give you like a best of 3, because we're gonna stop after this. After Joe. But that way you get at least a couple matches in. I try to give people matches if I can. Alright, it's gotta go soon. But yeah, it's up to you. If you want to wait after this next match, we'll I can do a quick best of 3 or best of 5 with you. Are you playing on like a small TV or just like your how small? Like a 30-inch TV, but you're sitting kind of far away from it, or like your Switch screen. I mean, it's not too bad if it's just yourself. Oh, you're far from it. Yeah, I'm not blind, just stupid. I didn't plan right. So I have one really big monitor, and then one not as big. And I sit pretty close to it, so I can see everything on one of them. I need to switch up my setup that I have. I need to get another monitor, because the other one that I'm using right now is a TV. Interesting. Okay. I mean, at least you got some use out of it. It's gotta be small though. Like, I don't imagine a cat tower to be more than maybe a foot wide, right? Unless you got a chunky cat. Yeah. Good use of the arc fires to cover options. Keep the pressure.
The key to victory lies within.
Alright, next match will be the last unless, Slopes, unless you wanted to join. I don't know if you're still here or not. Can it be? It should be SDI'd out of, but it might depend on your percent, depending on how effective it'll be. I'd imagine, yeah, thanks for hanging out and playing, Alex. Appreciate you stopping by. I take it as in you're leaving, that's why I'm saying that. Anyway, yeah, you should be able to SDI it just like you do Nessus Fire or Holy Fire. Oh, that barely whiffed. That's unfortunate. I don't think Joe can do much there. It's not like he can really mix up his recovery down there. Ooh, I thought you... Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I thought you fast fell too fast, but... I was gonna say that's not really gonna work out for you, Joe. Warlock is more than happy to not approach. Honestly, I've done coaching, and it was fine. Jay is a good coach. But, depending on who you get, it might not be worth it. Just remember, just because they're a pro or a big name, doesn't mean they're the best at coaching. Not to say they're not good and they don't know more than me, but they just might not be a very good coach. Yeah, I think I wouldn't worry about coaching until you're 100% sure you've got like all of your bread and butters, all of your basics down. You know a vast majority of the matchups, and you can't come to the answers yourself. If you're like, whenever you're to the point where you're watching back your replays and like, alright, I don't know what I could have done there. And even then, depending on your character, go to the character Discord. Post it there. Technically, you could post it in my Discord, but like I said, unless it's linked, I'm not going to know that much, so you'd have to wait for somebody like File to reply. But I think coaches should be your last resort. Not because it's not worth it, but just because if you can save money and do it yourself first until you get to the point where you don't know anything else. You can't figure it out. Then you look for outside help that you have to pay for. But utilize the free things first.
I'm always 3 steps ahead.
Alright, guys. Well, I guess that is going to be it because I don't think that Slopes is here. So, GG's. Thanks for playing. Thanks for hanging out. But I'm going to go ahead and finish my homework. I'll see y'all later.